Greetings, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. You know that I'm on a mission to help you live your best career life, and I'm doing so one video at a time. So, if you like the information that I bring to you, click the thumbs up button so that you can let YouTube know that you want more of this type of information to come your way. Also, please share my videos with others who want to live their best career life. Finally, I would love for you to subscribe so that you can be notified each time I release a new video. So let's jump right in on today's subject. Probationary, you've heard it. Provisional, introductory, orientation, training, initiation period, etc. You've heard all of these terms because they all refer to the first months to up to a year, usually, trial period after you start your new job. It's that crucial phase that determines your future with the company. It's because you and your new employer use that time to decide if the two of you are a good fit for each other. While probationary periods vary in length and specific requirements, the goal remains the same for you, the employee, to secure your position and transition into a permanent role, if there's such thing these days. We all know that starting a new job can be an exciting and nerve-wracking experience all at the same time. A while back, I did a video and I'm linking it here on 3 reasons why employees get fired during their probationary period. So, this video is a follow up of sorts to that one. But I'm turning the tables today and sharing some proactive steps that new employees can take to increase your chances of achieving a successful probationary period with your employer. And first, you need to understand your new employer's probationary period strategy, then develop your own. Most people still consider the probationary period as the initial months of the employer-employee relationship when employers evaluate their new employees. The reality is that it's also the time for that new employee to evaluate their new employer. So below, I'm sharing with you the ways that your new employer will assess your fit for the company, or at least some of them. Then I'm also sharing with you corresponding strategies that you, as the new employee, should implement to successfully navigate your probationary period. So let's start with number one. Know that the starting point of your new employer strategy is to assess if you have the necessary skills, knowledge, and cultural fit to be successful as an employee with the organization. So, as the new kid on the block, so to speak, you should ask your manager for a copy of your job description on your first day of work, not your second. Also, ask your manager how they define success on the job. Even if you ask this question during your interview, ask it again. Something could have changed, or they could have forgotten something during the interview that they will share with you as a new employee. Take advantage of professional development opportunities offered by the company, whether it's attending training sessions, workshops, or industry conferences. Investing in your professional development demonstrates your commitment to continuous learning and growth. Even if your company's budget is limited, take advantage of free and low cost online personal and professional development opportunities on your own through sites like Udemy, Teachable, Coursera, and others. Exercise resilience, especially in the face of challenges or setbacks. Demonstrating resilience and overcoming obstacles showcases your ability to adapt and thrive in the face of a changing work environment. Maintain positive attitude and do not participate in workplace gossip. Your ability to maintain high level of professionalism in your conduct interactions, and work ethic will reflect positively on your character and commitment to the role. Also, do your best to complete your assignments as requested and in a timely manner. And if you can't meet a deadline, which we all face that from time to time, ask your manager for a deadline extension before the deadline arrives. Don't be afraid to ask questions. When you are not sure how to complete an assignment, ask for a copy of the company's handbook and read it from front to back and familiarize yourself with the company's policies. Finally, ask for a copy of the standard operating procedures for your position and department and follow them 100% when doing your work. And the reason why I recommend that you ask for a copy of your employer's handbook is also it gives you an opportunity to get a great um, idea on what the company values and how employee friendly they are. And it gives you an opportunity to answer some of your questions yourself so that you're not asking someone questions that you already have the resources to answer them on your own. So, if you are ever unsure about a task, policy, or expectation, seek clarification from your manager or an authorized coworker for guidance and clarification. It's better to ask questions and seek clarity than to make assumptions that could lead to mistakes that are costly to the organization or a misunderstanding that could jeopardize your continued employment. Number two, know that during the probationary period, your employer will expect you to demonstrate your job related abilities and meet performance expectations outlined in their job descriptions. And really, every aspect of their assessment of you is based on that. This is why it's so important for you to ask for that copy of your job description because it will contain exact duties that you will be expected to perform. It is also crucial that you know how your manager will determine your success on the job. So ask him or her how they determine on the job success. And also during your probationary period, read your job description as a part of your getting ready for work each day. Think about your performance on the last day that you worked and honestly think of how good of a job you did. Then identify areas where you may need to improve. Think of ways that you can do a better job and implement those improvements into your work performance the next time you report to work. Also, be ready and willing to take on additional responsibilities as appropriate. This will help you to get not only get better at your job, but to get better at it faster. Your initiative and proactive approach to your work will shine through and be noticed by your superiors. Showing initiative highlights your enthusiasm and commitment to contributing to the organization's success. Then, demonstrate adaptability and flexibility in response to changing circumstances or feedback and remain open to mentorship and feedback as well. As we all know, the only thing that is guaranteed in the work environment is change. You can learn a lot from those who have been doing the job longer, but you can also learn from younger or less experienced workers who might have fresh ideas about better ways to get the work done. So also be open to learning new skills, adjusting your approach, and embracing changes within the organization. If you ever feel that you need additional tools and resources to perform your job well, let your manager know. Then, moving on to number three, know that the probationary period allows both parties to adjust the working relationship. This is new to both the employer and the employee, and adjustments will need to be made. So familiarize yourself with the company policies, procedures, and expectations, as I said earlier. Keep the lines of communication open between you and your manager and let him or her know that you want to do a great job. Ask him or her for feedback on ways you can do your job better and use their feedback to think of any changes that you need to make in the way you work to meet the established performance expectations. A little after the halfway mark into your probationary period, I recommend that you ask your manager for a copy of the performance evaluation that will document that they will use to document and rate your performance when your probationary period ends. Then do a self evaluation on your performance. Make sure to include ratings for all of your key duties. Also, rate yourself on how well you follow directions, communicate, exhibit leadership qualities, interact with coworkers, and produce high quality work. Remember, you don't have to be a manager or a supervisor to exhibit leadership qualities. Share your completed self evaluation with your manager and ask them if your self evaluation matches their rating of your performance. And then ask if the two of you can meet to discuss where there are differences. Number four, your employer knows the labor laws in your area and they will apply them when necessary, especially if your behavior or performance goes south. You will learn very quickly how well they know the labor laws that govern workplaces in your area, in your labor market. In some jurisdictions, labor laws may also provide protections for both the employers and employees during the probationary period. So it would help for you to know that. Know your states or local areas labor laws by researching if your state is governed by at will employment laws or if your industry is unionized and what the name of that union is. Remember also to research workers' compensation laws in your job market because it's very unfortunate, but employees often do not know the details of their rights and responsibilities as an employee in their state. Often it is only when and if an incident occurs that they then do their research. Unfortunately, it may be too little, too late. I can all but guarantee you that if you that you will be the first new employee to have allowed or followed this strategy. You will gain even more of your manager's respect and their confidence in your abilities. They will also be so impressed that they will likely be left speechless. So, in conclusion, navigating the probationary period requires a proactive approach and a focus on demonstrating value to the organization. So, increase your chances of success by avoiding the common pitfalls such as reporting to work late, excessive absenteeism, inappropriate workplace behavior, and others. Keep track of your achievements, your milestones, and contributions during your probationary period and beyond. Documenting your successes along the way provides tangible evidence of your value to the organization and can support your case for permanent employment. Thank you once again for joining me on my mission to help you live your best career life. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you for the next video. If you want to see the video on why employees get fired during their probationary period, I've linked it again here. Also, if you need a little motivation and positive self talk, be sure to visit my online store. The link is in the description below this video. Until next time, career success to you.